make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you give your neck. Disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10. Now it's Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 45-yard punt, and 8 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Barney, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And he's going to as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. A good pickup there of 20 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 1.
The 27-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Easy, route 30 left. Hey, son. Here we go, son.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out. And hooked up. And the Raiders pick it up. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Out of the gun, Smith. He'll buy some time right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They snap it to Smith. That is caught. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Smith throwing again. On the out route, he's got Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the zone read, a give to Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Raiders sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Another Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, we go, Simone!
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. You're good.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Throwing now is Gino. And he'll take it into the end zone for another touchdown. Michael Mayer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Jaguars nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did.
Room here to run. Loose inside the 30. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Up the middle, it's Genty. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the Jaguars' 8-yard line.
Now it's Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Jaguars nothing.
a touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
13, Luke. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Lawrence's pass.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Rip, 23. Sink right. 11. Go.
Here's Lawrence. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And it's caught at the 7-yard line.
Lawrence's pass.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Hey, easy, route.
From the gun again to Mitchell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Hey, go. Hey, danger.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Once again, it's Mitchell. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
13. Go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on fourth down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on fourth down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And the window closes quickly. They'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Now Gino. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
So first that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Rip, 23. Tomato. Take right up. 11, add it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Elijah Higgins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Jaguars 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gino now to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Smith. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's got room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before getting dropped. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack it for a loss of 5.
It's 2nd down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, easy. Read a 44. Hey, Ginger. Back.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11.
Lawrence. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
2nd and 7. At the 9-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Right back to Mitchell here. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Going for it, here's ETN.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Fights through and now a crease. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Second and 5.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Here's Smith.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
And Smith here, an audible at the line. They'll go again with Genty.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Smith.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Smith now to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first down
24. Go. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence will throw.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Red on red. Hey, I'm going. Hey, Soko, so hot. 30. Go, let's go. 13, Lou.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 33 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. Yes.
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Second down and 8. To throw is Smith. And this is incomplete.
Smith's pass intended for incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
This offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third and 8. Throwing is Smith. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. About a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Hey, run!
On the handoff, Mitchell. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Here comes third down and 7.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Go. Take right open. 30 left.
Now Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
on the play.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's the clip. Check 58. Strike.
Throwing now is Gino. He'll get this out to Genty. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Ashton Genty brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Out of the gun, Smith. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter lead. An extra point by Carson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jaguars 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Decent 24.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll take this from the 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An option give now to Mitchell. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect.
Elijah Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
5-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout.
That's good.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check motion. Check.
They'll run with Genty.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Well, also thought